Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm Nerdy Wizard, and we are just about to finish this chapter. How do I know, you ask? Because I'm psychic, obviously. Certainly not because I've already recorded this episode and happen to have misplaced the audio, shall we say. It certainly wouldn't be that.
Awaiting input.
So yeah, recording this episode again, it does unfortunately mean that up until maybe half an hour in, 40 minutes in, a lot of this I will have seen now, so it will be hard to capture first time reactions. But we will eventually get to the new stuff again. What am I waiting for? Do I need to hit a button? Talks about how he's played the chapter before, forgets to hit the elevator button.
Dark, dismal, a slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet. Then there's the smell. Mako, be ready for it.
Right.
It's also been about a week since I last touched this, so I may be a little bit out of practice regarding combat, and I may have forgotten who has what materia equipped. But I'm sure everything will go smoothly. Alright, does Cloud have thunder? He does not. Whoops. Let's focus trust you. And take care of you. Ooh, that hurts. Come on, guys. Come on, Barrett. Right. Are we focused? Oh, I don't have thunder here either. I have miscalculated gravely. Tifa, thank you. So what we want is for her to be taking out these things. Ooh, that was nice. Spells. No. Abilities. Focus shot. Let's go to you. And Cloud. We have missed our stagger already. No? There it is. I really need to rework my lock-on ability.
It's on you.
Did you really just say that, Barrett? Again, Barrett not with the thunder. Who has a summon we can use? It will just be Tifa. Probably should have done that on me. Let's fix that now. Cloud, would you please kindly deal with that? And then finally, Barrett, you can deal with this. And with that, I am sure I'm back into the swing of everything. That did not go well. Shall we bring this out now so as we get the full heal once it disappears? I feel that might be a smart move. Do you? You don't.
Okay.
It would have been a smart move had it been
He's
correct.
probably worried sick about us.
In fact, I think I saw some crates around. I did. And they are destroyed already. Moving on. So yeah, it's been about a week since I've been on this, and I've had time now to think through
Even after all
what
that fighting,
my initial thoughts on the game are so far.
Shinra City.
I'm aware that this is only chapter 6, that I'm only,
why didn't you say
if what I've heard is
sooner?
true,
Way too late to bail now.
about a third of the way through.
Walking a tightrope. When you're
And for the most part, I am incredibly
Better
happy
keep my balance.
with the direction this game has taken so far.
I wonder.
I won't get too much into new mechanics and new graphical updates. It was always going to be a reimagining in how the game looked and how the game played. Currently, my biggest thought is the introduction of Sephiroth.
Didn't think I'd be this nervous.
And I don't mind so much that he's been introduced so early, given the pacing of this game, given when they fully introduced him before. I appreciate that it needed to be done sooner. Although I will always love the setup that Sephiroth got in the original game. And for anyone who's not played it, the first time his name is even mentioned... Oh, I'll get back to it after this.
Mercy! Wait, Cloud. Where's Jesse and Wedge?
report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in!
So, where are the others?
Man,
Jessie got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you can waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and
A light
then
machine gun does not a
Make sure
grappling
everyone's
gun
clear,
make.
okay?
Will do.
I'm Batman.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe. All of us.
Got it.
So yeah, as I was saying, the original introduction of Sephiroth was done in such a way that his name, if I remember rightly, wasn't even mentioned until right up to about you were about to leave Midgar. And it came after that was incredibly unnerving at the time. And I'll continue again after this scene.
Excuse me, sir. Your tie?
Quickly now, quickly! That's it. That's the smell. This place reeks of Mako.
Looks like we made it.
Layout's the same as Reactor 1.
Yeah. We're near Mako storage.
Let's move.
Alright, am I good to talk now? Fantastic. So yeah, Sephiroth's introduction was very unnerving in the original game. And it really set the mood for this character who was behind the scenes, who you only ever... At that point, you'd heard his name once, but you could see what he was capable of. And it was a really, really great way to do it. Recently, the guys at Square Enix, I've lost where I'm going, have said in an interview that they'd based him off of Jaws, this idea that you knew he was there, I think the pipe, you knew he was there, but he was just this invisible threat until much later, and it really worked. Obviously, this hasn't happened in this game.
I'm not seeing a way down.
We get introduced to Sephiroth so much earlier, and that's fine.
I'm next.
What I think worries me, and this is as someone who's played the original, so I don't know how it is for someone who's not seen Final Fantasy VII at all. But those scenes where you see Cloud crawling toward a burning house,
It's all in the mind.
vaguely mentioning his mother, and Sephiroth just out and out there and then is talking about how he's burnt Cloud's village, how he's killed Cloud's mother. And I don't think we've had enough time to really get to know any of the characters to care enough for that impact to hit as hard as it did
Check it out.
back in the original.
They sick this big boy on us, we'd be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
Other than that,
Mechanized units like these were
I
designed
don't
to take out
have an
giant
issue
monsters. Probably a new prototype.
with that change in story beat. Like I say, it needed to be done. We couldn't wait to the end of a 40-hour game to get our first mention of this character. He is integral. We needed to see him earlier. I just wish that maybe the introduction itself had been handled a little bit differently.
Where is everybody?
Good question.
Shinra? Got spooked and cleared out, is my guess.
And we assess. I cannot forget to do that. Oh yeah, assess is doing everything now. Yay for level ups. Weak to wind. I don't know if I have that equipped to anyone. If not, I should probably fix that.
Take the lead.
I know Barrett doesn't have it. And I'm still about to check, apparently. Ooh, first strike level up.
Almost there.
There are obviously other additions to the game. The invisible ghost things. And I'm still waiting to see what sort of impact they have before I try and come up with any thoughts on them. Right now they are simply a thing that is there, and they have served to keep the story on the same track that the original went, and that's really the only impact that they've had so far. Right.
Don't overdo it.
So curious to see what happens there. Oh right, we got the elemental materia, didn't we? And I should probably swap that over to the lightning.
And don't come back.
Right, let's open the chest and then let's actually see how we are statted out. I have got this to hand in, that is great. And we need... Oh, Barrett has a gun. We should probably upgrade the gun and then look at our materia. Okay. I've decided rule 1 of upgrading weapons is check for new materia, and that is all we're getting so far. So, we know Barrett is going to be our tank, which means HP and defense. And I think magic attack power, I'm hoping that affects cure stats. Again, defense. The new ability on this gun is worthy of that. Let's see if there's nothing else here before we commit 6 more points. I think the HP up might be worth going for. So yeah, health, magic attack, defense are great. Magic defense, not so much. But other than that, we are all good. And I think it's worth Barrett having the elemental. And what I've discovered while I do this. Auto cure does not need to be equipped with a specific healing materia. I was also going to give you thunder. So maybe I've missed... Be right back, doing materia.
Well, what we got here?
Turrets up top.
I can deal with those things.
Yes, yes you can. Inflicting a certain amount of damage, susceptible to staggering. And you see how much quicker these machines are going down now. I really hope there's more elemental materia to be found. Let's deal with you while we can. Lifesaver. And just for that proficiency bonus. Ooh, Barrett, you are... Maybe I hadn't thought this all the way through. I believe you're also the one with barrier. Alright, you're down. And then we can cure. And this should now be very painful. Ow. So again, Cloud, Thunder, Tifa. Power yourself up. And Barrett, do what you do best and shoot it a lot. I don't have Focus Shot. I have not got that ability yet. Oh dear. Reduce damage. Like, for the guy with a gun on his arm, they really have given Barrett the tools to just soak up a whole lot of damage. Leave him alone! There we go. That could have maybe gone smoother. I'm now wondering the efficacy of having Barrett be both lightning damage dealer and healer. But Lord knows he needs something to be a little bit offensive with. Other than his language, of course. Are there crates up here? Yes. But yeah, back to discussing story and changes. I really am looking forward to kind of what else has changed. As the days go on, I see more and more of a divide happening about how this has all been handled. And I'm trying desperately not to read too much, see too many headlines. Bulletproof vest. Maybe this might be better served on a dude trying to survive. Also, I commented last time, but it's worth mentioning again. I'm a fan of the change in lighting in this reactor. The soft blue really kind of gives it a more eerie appearance than the green of Reactor 1. Reactor? Reactor.
Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
Soldier boy.
Tifa.
What?
Where'd your sword go?
How much time we need?
Got all the time in the world. This one comes with a remote detonator.
Courtesy of Jesse.
We withdraw to a safe distance. Then, kaboom!
I feel like that sort of forward thinking should have been employed before the last mission.
We get out the same way we got in. Let's double back.
Huh?
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Wait a minute. Is someone watching us?
Greetings, my dear sewer rats. As architect of our populous engagement campaign, I, Heidegger, head of public security, bid you welcome. The chief warmonger. You should be flattered. Right now, you command the undivided attention of every soul in Midgard.
Huh? What is this?
Breaking news from Mako Reactor 5. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb threat issued by the terrorist group Avalanche. Members of the group were observed entering the facility, and security is currently sweeping it for explosive devices. We now go live to the scene.
I'm here in the Sector 5 Undercity. Having confirmed the terrorist target, the Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued an evacuation advisory. Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so, to a people beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and service. The big boy. I give you Shinra's latest triumph of technology. The Airbuster, your executioner.
Not gonna lie, I'm really looking forward to this fight. Didn't quite make it that far in the last recording.
Engineering on the line. Currently, the Airbuster is only 60% operational. The estimates were optimistic.
I'm on air! To the imbecile in charge down there, you are hereby ordered to seize those intruders and bring them to me.
Oh, hi guys.
Attention all security forces. I repeat.
Evade all attacks except when attacking or knocked off balance. Weakness to fire. Same thing. And obviously we know. Okay. You were easier to hit than I expected. Oh, that counter.
Try me.
Are we done? We're done.
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's hands.
Yeah, and their bullshit news is already peddling their false narrative.
So we're screwed.
No, hell no! Listen, they want to turn this into a spectacle, then I say let's give them one. Let's take down Shinra's big-ass mech in front of everybody.
Okay. I'm sold.
I just need to heal up again first. Another thought I had, and this really is a minor thing, but it was a change I was hoping we would see with the increase in fidelity and graphics. It's been mentioned before that members of Soljo are bathed in Mako, and as a result, their eyes have a distinct glow about them. And that's a glow that seems to be lacking. I certainly saw nothing of it in Roche, and I did notice, to be fair, in one of the earlier scenes this episode, Cloud does have a green tint right around his pupil, but given how often it was mentioned, given how noticeable it seems to be as a defining characteristic of Soldier, I was expecting a bit more of a Mako glow. Come on.
You heard the man! Get these components prepped for the airbuster ASAP!
It's ready, sir.
Component outbound for B8!
Copy, B8.
Intruders! Take them out!
Right, I am probably going to take a focus on Barrett so that I can work on getting both of these abilities of his. Okay, so Lifesaver. Proficiency bonus gain? That can't be me, surely. Ow. Was that me getting hit, or was that Cloud getting hit? And because I'm taking the damage, I also took the knockback. That would be interesting to see. So who got that proficiency bonus? There must have been Barrett. So one or two more times. Chest? Crates? In a moment, Tifa. Fine, what do you want?
It looks like a few of its components are still in transit.
We'll see about that.
Could tamper a little with its loadout.
And give ourselves an edge?
There should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about? Think you can get it to work?
Needs a keycard.
Well, let's find it then.
Somewhere around here. There we are.
You find it?
Yeah.
Good job. Now let's check out that console.
So one thing I did learn while recording the last episode, while hacking this airbuster and removing components, I'll let them explain and then I'll continue.
Some sort of component?
Yep. An enhancement powered by liquefied materia.
Sounds bad.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit for disposal.
So, removing M units from an airbuster will reduce the number of items it has at its disposal. While this does not directly affect the airbuster's tactical performance, collecting the discarded items can give your party a much needed boost in the fight. At first, that sounds interesting. That sounds like some items that might be hard to find otherwise, might be some items you can only get, and so I focused on that. Turns out we were really looking at high potions and Phoenix Downs, and I think I have to do this first one as the tutorial, but from then on we'll largely be ignoring the M units.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Although I do wonder if I could have left and just kept the keycard. Is that a thing I could have done?
So far, so good.
I suppose that's what second playthroughs are for. this. I feel I got lost last time here as well. Okay, no, it is this way. But it's up and around, so here we go.
You think they're watching us? Even now?
Yup. Probably got a live feed.
Nothing we can do about it. Except smile for the folks at home.
Poor Jessie's missing her TV debut. Right, I am forward thinking. And if I get Barrett's Gatling gun first, and I will work out how, then I can keep his tank weapon equipped for the upcoming boss fight.
We ain't going down without a fight.
No, I was on Barrett.
Need my help.
I think these are weak to fire? I guess so. That didn't look like a stagger to me. I don't think I can stagger those.
Nothing to it.
I can't remember if there was anything of note around here. The answer to that would be no. And again with the door pads. I see keycard.
For B7.
Copy. We've lost contact with B8. Send some men to check it out. We've got a schedule to keep. Intruders! Seize them!
Keep it together.
And these guys are weak all to fire.
Negative B7. Airbuster delivers priority. You're on board.
I'm a little bit upset. Maybe if I send some fire out at this grenadier, let that hit. Nope. I do not think I'm going to get a chance to get Barrett's focused shot ability, and that is going to be disappointing.
It's up to you, Cloud.
So we read both of these, and then I know what I'm intending to discard.
Console talks about big bomber shells. You acquainted?
We call them BBs. One's enough to blow you to hell and back.
Could divert them and give it a couple less shots to take us out. Make the call.
Removing the big bombers from an airbuster will reduce the number of big bomber shells it has at its disposal. Makes sense. Big bomber shells hit your party hard, and the fewer shells fired your way, the safer your party will be. And anyone who's played the original... Ooh, hello. The original Final Fantasy VII will remember what a pain that move was.
What does an AI programming core do?
Increases processing power dedicated to motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
A real quick giant robot, huh? That doesn't sound good. Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
Removing an airbuster's programming core hampers its tactical awareness and reduces the frequency with which it fires its finger beams, an attack that stuns targets, and it is the stun that I am hoping to remove as much as possible. I can heal through big damage. Stun might be a game changer.
Programming core flagged for disposal.
That should slow them down some. So where did we send the discarded stuff?
To a storeroom for defective equipment, I'm guessing.
That's so. You think these defective shells and programming cores might be valuable enough to warrant a little detour?
Maybe.
I say we grab them.
get that far.
And will you let me know if I do get that far? Console.
Okay, listen up, y'all. Everything Shinra has told you is a goddamn lie. Mako is the lifeblood of our planet. Those greedy bastards are bleeding it dry. Y'all gotta rise up.
Barrett, who are you talking to?
The people put me on TV. I'm gonna drop some truth.
Thousand Gil says they cut the sound.
Surprise, Grounders!
Maybe these guys? Oh, lock on? Yes. I was getting all confused there. I saw the focus shot. Right. Cloud's up in their face. Let's keep him safe. See, it's that stun that I really don't want to be keeping around. That wasn't me. Again with the stun. Yeah, let's... Ooh, mono ward magic damage. That could be useful.
Don't give up.
Always did like a challenge.
Do I not have limit break yet? Right, can we try this again, please? Ooh, hello.
You would say that.
So... I'm sure it's been me... Oh, 80... I need to stagger 2 more things. This is most upsetting. Also, running out of ether. I know there is a natural MP regeneration, but it's kind of slow.
It's on you.
We can't afford any more delays. We need to keep those components coming. Do whatever it takes.
I probably don't want you using a potion. Come on.
Don't look now, but it's about to get real. Get your ass out.
Let's try that one more time. Pressured, come on. No, you're gonna die first, aren't you? Yeah. This fight has been a little bit more boring than most. Level up is nice though. So, is there another... Do I... Yes, I do get to try 2 things this time. We're also going to make sure...
Only one. And this time we've got 3 choices.
Take your pick.
We're going to make sure that I'm right in my theory. We are not right in my theory. So those are the bombing cores. These are the AI modules. Can I get rid of
AI
both of
programming
these?
core. What are you thinking, Cloud? Should we get rid of it?
Please do.
Programming core flagged for disposal.
I was thinking the same thing.
Can I?
Diverting programming core to disposal room.
Okay, I can only get rid of the one, which means the bombing unit will be the next to go.
Feel like scrapping some BBs? Hurry up and decide what you want to get rid of. It's past time we taught Shinra a lesson.
So is this the final
Big
set of
bonus
choices
flagged
I
for
get to make?
disposal.
Heidegger's got no idea who he's messing with.
Way in, screen, way out. I remembered the console this time.
I tell you what, I ain't never looked forward to an execution more in my entire life.
You don't say.
We're about to make fools out of Shinra while the whole damn city's watching. Times like these, you gotta savor.
Oh no, if you're about to ask me to dance, then don't.
Come on, don't be shy. How about you, Cloud?
I don't dance.
And this is where I got to in my last recording attempt. We've also been going for quite a while, so I think this is a good time to call it an episode, wrap up the week, and next week, on Monday, we can begin again with the process of discovering new things. Until then, have a great weekend all of you, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday for some more Final Fantasy VII Remake.